Who do you think is the championship favorite as we sit in this moment right now?
Byron, and it's 100% Byron. I have no doubt that it's Byron, and I'll tell you why. It's because of how consistent he is. Truex, okay, won the Clash, whatever race you want to call that. But then after that has had, or how I feel, is kind of just fallen off the face of the earth until he won these 3 races. So, but you've heard about Byron all season long. I mean, he's very consistent. Yeah, okay, he's got one more DNF than him, but oh well. Uh, you know, but Byron is just again. Actually, you know what? We talked about it, Jay. We talked about it. I think it was 4 podcasts ago when we were talking about our fantasy picks. And there was a couple of drivers you could choose where you could just get guaranteed points every week. And one of them was William Byron. Not once did we ever talk about Truex. Ever. So that's the reasoning behind why I think Byron is championship favorite right now, with his 4 wins and the consistency that he has. He's unmatched, man. There's nobody close to him.
Alrighty. Well, I agree with everything that you just said, but I've changed my opinion this week alone. I think Truex is the championship favorite. And the only reason I say this is I do agree with the consistency, but when it comes to the playoffs, consistency doesn't matter, especially with the buffer that Truex has built so far this year. He can have a bad race or 2 here and there throughout the playoffs and still be fine. But when it comes to winning at Pheonix, a track that I think Truex is probably one of the best at, very similar to what we saw this weekend at New Hampshire, and all you have to do is win that race. If you can get there and all you have to do is win it, I think if anybody's equipped to do it, it's definitely Martin Truex Jr. And I believe Martin Truex Jr. is your championship favorite because he is the walk-off factor that you need to win this championship in NASCAR anymore. So that's my opinion. That's Tom's opinion. And, I mean, really, you're kind of splitting hairs between these two, in my opinion. I mean, Tom brings up the consistency factor. Right. I bring off the walk-off factor. But really, at the end of the day, we're just going to have to let it play out. But as it stands, I think Truex, Tom thinks Byron. And if you guys have a differing opinion than those 2 drivers or you agree with us, leave those in the comment.